Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest running daily variety show.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living.
The Mark insPires show. We're here 1,752 days in a row, and we're doing it. We're going to get into some music tonight like we do every night. Not sure what else. Maybe some comedy. We're going to play some clips. We're going to go over some of my favorite songs that I've created here. I've been listening to a few of them while I'm going through my day from appointment to appointment, and I want to share some of them with you because you probably haven't heard them. A few of them are just mind-blowing. A couple of them had like 30 views. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's Break Free from the Noise, one of the craziest, most beautiful songs. Most beautiful, whatever. It's a beautiful song, and there's like 30-something views on it. So it's weird. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to play that one for you tonight, I think, and maybe a few others. But how's everybody doing out there? Thank you for joining me. I am officially live on the Greatest President channel over on Facebook as well. So if you happen to be finding me there today, don't go anywhere. We're going to be playing some songs for you, especially the one that you're probably waiting to hear and see. I created it a couple nights ago. So this is how this show works, in case you're wondering. I have a guitar here, and I invented the only drum in the world for guitar players. It's called the BeatSeat. You can go to beatseat.rocks and order one. I'll build it for you. But what is the BeatSeat? It allows you to play guitar or play like percussion while you play your guitar. And so that's what we do here. And every night I write at least one song, maybe 2, 3 songs, it depends. Starting to drop frames. I don't know why. What the hell's going on with that? I just did a check. Now I'm disconnected from TikTok. Wonderful. Very interesting stuff when that happens. You know, like, I don't know why my service is fluctuating, but it is. Anyway, the song I wrote was because in the chat, Wolf, one of our family members here, said, Trump train jive. And so basically I hear those 3 words and I just immediately have to just create a song. And that's what happened. And then I took it to a new level. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but it's pretty crazy what happened. It became like a commercial for Trump, I guess, even though I'm not trying to be political at all on this show, but it just happened to come out because I write songs. If someone asks me to write a song about the boogeyman, it's going to be a freaking cool song about the boogeyman. So maybe we should do that tonight. We're getting close to Halloween. We should have a boogeyman song, shouldn't we? Oh, goodness. Yep, I know we're buffering. Who knows? I can't figure that out. There's something to live for. Yeah. Steph, guys, S-Coop is over on Facebook. Steph, because I'm so used to calling her S-Coop. It's Steph. It is Stephanie, but Steph S-Coop, who is on Facebook with you? Is there anybody there? If there is, say hello. Tell them to stick around. We're about to get into that song. Zabrowski, can you throw us a woohoo? Woohoo! Thanks, buddy. You know, when you got Matt Zabrowski as a woohoo guy, you know, you're kind of ahead of the game. That's 1,752 days in a row of a woohoo. That was when you were like here, and then all of a sudden you're here. Because it's a Zabrowski. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I'm sorry. I can't hear a word because you're wheezing. It's tough. She keeps trying to talk to me, and I just have no idea what she's saying. It's all I hear. It's all you hear now. Like, you don't even hear me speaking. It's sad, Joanne, when you're so loud that no one can hear me speak. So, guys, I'm going to play this for you because what the frickin' heck? Why not? You know, there seems to be some problems with your live quality. Thank you very much for that. Dick Talk. Guys, we are live on Dick Talk right now as well. So you can go and join. Oh, wait a second. I'm pretty sure. I got to confirm this. I may have blown right by it, and I'm just realizing right now. Yeah, I blew right by it. I had a couple of pieces that, saw 20, 30,000 people, and we got some more followers over on TikTok. So we're over at 23,000 followers over there. But we were at like 22.1, and then I like the 22.22 thing, like synchronicity. And we blew right by that. It happened overnight, which is kind of cool. But this is what the proof to me. If my content could get out, we would grow. Like, look, they share one thing and we grow. It's like, okay, 3,500 things. We could have grown. But anyway, this is a piece of content right here I'm going to share for you that it seems much clearer over on Facebook. Interesting. I am going to play something for you guys. This right here, live improvisation. Okay, there was no script. There's no pen. I didn't write down the idea and come up with something. I just did it in the moment. It's happened 209 times. So if you want to go to Spotify, to iTunes, you could support me by buying some songs, or you could just go to Spotify and listen for free. Either way is fine. The music should be heard, should be listened to and appreciated, because there's so much passion in every single song. And wait till we get to my Christmas album. It's coming out soon because we're getting close to December. Santa's on the Run is one of the best songs I've ever written. It's such an upbeat, great Christmas song. And that's got to get out this year. All these songs got to get out. We got to get them out to people. We can't have them have 100 views, 150 views in the world. So do me a favor if you can. When I play this for you, which I'm about to play for you, take the link and share the freaking heck out of it. Literally, share the freaking heck out of it. Because this song right here is insane. Totally insane. And the new version, somehow even better. There are a few adjustments I'd probably make myself if I was going to, I released it already, but I was watching and I was like, I'd like to do this. I'd like to pull that, that. And so there's about 3 things I would have done to adjust it. But I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty satisfied with what came out when I did this. So I'm also having a feeling that maybe what I'll do in order to try to create a better video going forward is incorporate other, video, make it like a music video. So shoot some other stuff or whatever, or just take some stock video and just cut it in to the song, so you're seeing something with the music and with the lyrics that are going on in the background. So I don't know. I'm toying with a few ideas, because clearly people don't want to watch me sing and play songs. If they did, or sing and play a song on replay, we'd have more views if people wanted to sit there and watch me play the guitar and sing. But clearly they have no attention span to even try to listen to new music. So we have to get their attention somehow. How do we do that? Wait a second. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Where's the right one? Oh, that's why. The right one I had to do on my laptop in the car. I had to adjust it. I had to make a few adjustments before I put this thing out earlier. So let's do this one. I think this is it right here. Yes, it is. All right, here's the link, fam and friends. I'm giving it to you. Do me a favor. Make good use of that, right? I mean, once you see this, if you're not saying to yourself, how do I get this to Donald J. Trump? What kind of fan are you of the Mark insPires show? Anyway. Look at this guy. Yeah, I do, me, for the features. I don't know what he's talking about. Here we go. What happened? Ugh. There he is. the Trump train jive, yeah. Getting into it, yeah, you're going into it, yeah. You're in a war situation, can't get away from it. Everywhere you go, they're throwing rocks, throwing stones. You can't get through it unless you break a bone, yeah. And everybody wonder what you're gonna do. I'm jumping on the Trump train, jive with you. We're getting into it, yeah. You can't stop me when I'm going on the Trump train. Everywhere we go, everywhere we see is someone with the red hat on. Say we gotta get the country, go and get it back. Gotta take away from tyranny. They say you're some sort of xenophobe, some radicalist, right-wing conspiracy theorist, but that ain't the truth. Yeah, get on board, get on the Trump train, child. Ride of your life, yeah, to truth. You can't arrive at it unless you take a couple of bruises along the way on the Trump train drive. All aboard, yeah, on the Trump train drive. Get on board, yeah, on the Trump train drive.
Always remember, they are coming after me because I am fighting for you.
Can't get that to freaking Donald Trump. Yeah, if we can't get that to Donald Trump, right? Oh, my goodness. I want to say hi to Bob over on Facebook. I got Facebook open over here, so maybe I could still say hi to some people as they join on Facebook. Guys, we're here 1,752 days in a row creating insane songs like that one. It's the first time I made like a music video, though. I got to thank Ron Tyler for that concept. He said, Mark, you got to put a train like coming out of the, off the tracks, something. And as soon as he said train, I was like, Ron, maybe I should do like a music video where it's like a Trump like commercial, because the song is like perfect for his rallies. That is the song. Guys, I've seen a lot of stuff out there that's trends, songs that trend. That song needs to go freaking viral. And the fact that now I made it an actual like campaign piece for Trump, like it's got to get out there. And so I to allow that thing to get 50, 100, 200 views, that's got to get a couple, 3, 5, 20 million views, because it's a Trump piece. And it's the best song ever for Trump, the Trump train jive. And when you hear it go, all aboard, that's the best part. I cannot wait to see that everywhere. And thank you, Wolf, for sharing that, trying to get Trump to pay attention. I shared it on X like 5 times today. I tagged him, his son. Nobody freaking sees anything I put out. I sent Elon Musk a message. I'm like, listen, clearly I was put in the hole with the old asshole piece of shit that owned Twitter. How about you allow my platform out of the hole that it's in? Because I can't get seen at all when I post anything on Twitter. So I'm still in a hole over there. I wish that he would allow everybody who was, held down to be able to be heard, because there's no organic growth at all on Twitter as far as I can see. I put out great content always over there. I'm live every day. We don't get any views. So we're still in a hole on Twitter. I don't know how to break that. And I sent Elon a message, but he's got 50 million. He doesn't care that I follow him. But here's the thing. That song is ridiculous. So strength in numbers, people. If I share it 5, 10 times on X and I can't get a response from Donald Trump, and Wolf shares it on X and everybody shares it, someone's going to get through. Someone's going to get through to Donald Trump. Trump needs to hear that song. That's it. It's like there's no other way around it. I was trying to rack my brain today. I was like, can I email him? I was trying to. There's no way. I filled out this thing. They have like you could send your kind wishes or whatever towards the former president on there. That's like website. So I put in this little thing. It's like, do you want to say something to Melania or to Donald? So I don't think he actually reads those. But I told him, I said, this song exists. You should use it for your rallies. And this is how you take care of Sleep Sofa Joe this time around. I still think that's the name you should be using for him as well. I don't know why. None of these things can get to him. But we're going to play some stuff. And I want you guys to take this stuff in, okay? Just at least for a moment here. I'm going to be re-releasing this song very soon on Mark insPires TV. I'll give you the link right now to it here. And I hope you enjoy this one. Oh, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Very much appreciated. Don't go anywhere. You're about to hear some more music, my friends. This is Anything. Come on. Really?
It's a solid tomato.
That is a solid tomato.
Better than my grandmother's.
It's rare for something from a can to taste so fresh.
Is
Grilled
it?
chicken.
Gosh almighty, there is something wrong with my service. Look at this.
Put it on top.
Pasta with rigatoni, forget about it.
Rigatoni? You got rigatoni? You came down with rigatoni? Here we go. Come on. Wake up and find the sun shine and down on you. Nothing can bring you down. No. You're going to lead with light. Oh, you're going to brighten up the day. Don't you
leave me, don't leave me all alone. And if you stay by my side, we can make it through anything. So hold my hand through the night, through the day, every day. We're gonna make it, my love. We're gonna make it through. Me and you, we seem to get through anything. So if someone catch you walk off, that's okay. You just stand your ground and say, get out of my way. I'm going to find the positivity, and you can't stop it, no, not even if you try. No, I'll tell you why. I said, don't you leave me, don't leave me all alone. And if you stay by my side, we can make it through anything. So hold my hand through the night, through the day, every day. We're gonna make it, my love. We're gonna make it through. Me and you, we seem to get through anything. We can't get through anything. Let's gather around family and friends. We're gonna get down every day till the sun. We're gonna make the most of it, make the most of it. Yeah, nothing gonna stop us, no. Nothing can stop that smile on your face. No, no. Nothing can replace it. No, you're going to change someone's day. You leave me, don't leave me all alone. And if you stay by my side, we can make it through anything. So hold my hand through the night, through the day, every day. We're gonna make it, my love. We're gonna make it through. Me and you, we seem to get through anything. Come on, family, let's gather around and get together now. Say, come on, the family and friends. Yeah. We're gonna party till the time ends. Yeah, come on, yeah, family and friends, let's party together. We can make it this time. Can say, don't you leave me, don't leave me all alone. And if you stay by my side, we can make it through anything. So hold my hand through the night, through the day, every day. We're gonna make it, my love. We're gonna make it through. Me and you, we seem to get through anything. We can't do anything. Oh, I'll tell you why. I said, let's gather around family and friends. We're gonna get down every day till the sun ends. We're gonna make the most of it, make the most of it. Yeah, nothing gonna stop us, no. Let's get down, family and friends. Let's get down, let's make the best of it. Oh yeah. Gather around, gather around, gather around, family and friends. Ooh yeah. Gather around, family and friends. Yeah, this happiness never ends. Ooh yeah, we're going to make it. Well, we want to make it. Nothing can stop us, no. I said yeah, nothing can stop us, no.
Let That Funk Move You. You guys remember this one? Woo! You gotta let that funk move you. You gotta let that funk move you. Let's get a little double beat seat going here. Feel the vibe, feel the groove. Let it get you up, let it make you move. Gonna take it to another level. Oh, goodness. The music is lagging a bit at times. You know, I don't know what's going on. Am I lagging right now when I speak? Do you see me? Can you see the words coming out of my mouth? Do you see what I'm saying out of my mouth? Do you understand the words? Can you see it? Or do I... Is that... You know what I'm saying? What are we working with over here? I got a BeatSeat sticks, you know, playing music style. Friggin' BeatSeat! Play it Betty Crocker style! Joanne, can you do me a favor and shut off the stupid background music with this, you know, like weird club style? Yeah, getting down with the lady love. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it. BeatSeat. You can only do that on a BeatSeat, by the way. Other people are like, I got a cajon, hold on. I got a cajon, hold on. How's your back doing? What? What do you mean? This is how I walk now. That's on you. You could have gotten a BeatSeat and you'd be like, all right, so let's just see. We have to erase something here. Obviously, we know what this is. All aboard. Get on board, get on board on the train changer. What a tune. All right, we can erase that now because now we have it. It's out. It's been released. Trump Train Jive. If you could share the hell out of that. Very much appreciated. All right, what else do we have here? I'm working on this right now. Yep, it's down, left is right. Yeah. We're living in a crazy world. Yeah, living out of the mind. Yeah, this sign of the times. This up is down, left is right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, living in a crazy world, in a crazy world. Everyone is out of the mind. Up is down, left is right. Yeah. I could jam in that all night. This is what we started working on yesterday. I never wrote any lyrics to this. I don't like it. I just don't like the BeatSeat. Wow. I know that sometimes it may sound similar to other jams, or maybe it's like, oh, okay, he's playing guitar again. But I'm like constantly trying to master something I don't even know. I never took any lessons, so I have no idea anything on that. I have no idea what anything is. My whole reason for being here, live creation, in the moment, allowing things to take place, it's a beautiful thing, and it's something that I think I've got a grasp on, but there are people out there that are amazing musicians because they actually took classes. They understand what the instrument is. They know what the chords are. They know what the notes are. But I have no idea what anything is because I never learned it. I just said, I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play. I'm going to play what I hear, what I feel. And the thing is, it's like a progression, like everything else in life. I could have quit at some point and then I'd never be able to really fully explore and become the version of myself that I am today, or even what I will be tomorrow. And you have to decide in life why you do things. Are you doing it because you want a million people watching you, or are you doing it because you want to feel something? You know, you have to figure out what your priorities are. And right now, what's going on in the world, it's a pretty negative time. It's a very negative time. It's a scary time to be alive. A very scary time. Where like I've got this weird kind of like half feeling. I'm so pumped I've created that song that it should go crazy viral. But I'm also like, the hate I'll receive for writing that song is crazy. It's a freaking song. It's a great song. I wrote it because someone put a couple words in a chat for me. But the amount of hate that I'll receive for that song is mental. Why? Because I'm a songwriter who writes songs. I wrote a cool song. What the hell? You know what I mean? People will hate. There's a lot of people that hate this Oliver Anthony guy because he wrote a song from the heart. It's like, fuck everybody who has a problem with creativity. You know, this is the thing. You can't ask people to create and then say, well, here's the box. Nobody wants to be in that shitty box. If they're a creator, they work outside of that box. And when you try to put a box there and make people sit in it and figure out how to create within that box, it's a shit platform. And that's why I think some of the beginnings of social media have always done well, is because people had a chance to explore themselves. They had a chance to express themselves, and they were able to grow with a fan base in the process. Everything changed prior to me starting my show. I think about 2015 is when they really started to crack down on social media and didn't allow organic growth to really be there anymore. I started my show in 2018, so I was already well past that. I had no idea there was a suppression machine. I had no idea that there were algorithms. I didn't know anything. I said, I'm a passionate guy who says how I feel. There are going to be people who want to connect with that, but they've never let me out of their box so people can find me, unfortunately. So if you do happen to find this show, you like the music, you like me, or you like anything on this program, remember I'm here every single day. There's 209 songs on iTunes. I invented this freaking box that I'm sitting on. I patented it. This is a long 5-year process to get that patent. And now I'm building these things, trying to see if I can get it out into the world. So as far as it goes, I'm going to continue to express self. I'm going to continue to explore the deepest version of me, because I'm not willing to be on surface. I don't want to be on the surface. I want to get down into the depths of everything and understand what it's all about. I think I'm going to start doing this new thing. I dropped a piece of it earlier. If you guys have seen it yet, I don't know. Where it's, it happened today or something like that. I don't even know what I'm calling it. But I started thinking about how cool it is. Like every day, there's all these things, really, really great things that happened in our history that no one thinks about or talks about. Some of them we remember, some of them we don't. But I thought it'd be kind of cool if every day I go in there and say, what was I calling it? Let me see. On this day in history is what it's called. So I figure every day I'll go on and I'll do a 1 or 2 minute video, which will be either a 1 minute short or, maybe just one short, depending on what I get done, and kind of catalog history in the process. And maybe a cool niche thing, short little thing that people can pop on and really connect with, hear a couple cool facts about history, about that day, and then they maybe hopefully will want to check it out the next day as well. Jim, my brother. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Jim plays his BeatSeat every day. That means the world to me because I play mine every day. And I'll tell you, there's nothing better than playing it. If you guys were here at the beginning when I was jamming along with anything, woo, that beat I was playing, I'm starting to get nasty on the BeatSeat, guys. I'm starting to get nasty. Like I've always been pretty good. Sometimes it's really good, but it's starting to get nasty. You know what I mean? Where there's like crazy stuff going on with each hand while I'm kicking it. Like crazy stuff, and I'm. That's usually what happens. Oh, Renee doesn't want me to get going. Renee, I'll stick around for a few more minutes. I do have to build like 4 BeatSeats right now, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that and still get some sleep tonight. It's already 11:15. So it's a 1 hour show, so we're already at 1 hour. That's what I was trying to see if we could try to stay within that. But Renee's been having a rough couple days. So what I'll do is I'm going to play a couple songs here, and I can start getting my BeatSeat stuff together while this is playing. How about that? And then we'll go back and get Joanne for the outro. Let me see what I can find here. I've got a folder here with all the old songs. What I mean by old songs is there's 16 albums. 16. And on those 16 albums, some ridiculous songs. Like one of I know this is Sid 45's favorite song. I might as well play it for you. I don't like when it's smaller like that. We'll have to change that. I can't play that one. Okay. We're going to play something else here that's some fire. Is this the full song? Or is this audio? That's just audio, isn't it? Isn't it? Ooh, December. What a good song this was. Oh, I hope this is big. Dang it, why are all these smaller? What the friggin' heck, Joanne? I'm going to move it to a different one because if I change that one, that's one I always use. If it's going to adjust, then it's going to piss me off when I have to fix it later. Go here and see if this one works. Okay. I was going to play this before. I might as well play it. This is Sid 45. All right, let's try this. Let's try it up on, I think, All My Love. It sounds like almost like, is that All of My Love? We're going to do our own version of All My Love. I don't use that one because it doesn't freaking work. You ever thought about that, dude? All right, this one will work. But there's no video. That's the difference. Oh, goodness. I can't win, guys, Can't win. Let's see what happens if I play this one here. I don't understand why there's no video. Like, you could see it, but then it's like, where is the video? So weird. All right. Well, I guess I can't play the old stuff then, because I'm not going to start adjusting the screen all randomly right in the middle of the show. I mean, I could. It's just annoying. Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. You guys rock. We're going to play some songs for you. Don't go anywhere. All right, this is right here. We're going to go to the new music section. We're going to play some fire. This right here, probably one of the coolest songs ever. I say that always, but am I wrong?
before you go out in the rain. Grab your galoshes, yes, it's gonna get wet. You got your umbrella by your side. The rain falls down. Rain falls down. I can't see he's coming down so fiercely. I gotta drive at a slower pace. Down the wrong road for too long, yeah. Sitting on the sidelines, waiting for the sunshine, yeah, but it ain't coming, yeah. We're talking about the raindrops falling down, yeah. Puddles everywhere. The rain falls down. Rain falls down. Oh, I see another storm rustling in. All the floorboards on the house are shaking. That's how hard the rain built on the siding. Yeah, the house is structure giving. Yeah, the rain falls down. The rain falls start gushing in basements, yeah. Before you know it, you could take a swim. Falls down, yes. The rain falls down on each and every one of us, yeah. Ain't got an umbrella to soften all. The rain hits us like hell, yes. It's going to stop us in our tracks. Rain falls down.
As you can tell, I wrote that song while it was pouring rain. So we write a lot of songs while things are happening in the moment, or if there's an event that's taking place, I'll just write a song. What's takeaway? I don't even know what that is. Let's just see what it is. I have no idea what takeaway is. I write so many songs, I have no idea. Get it?
Scorch the earth.
I never released this.
Blaze your path. Everyone is watching. Can you take the baton? Win the marathon. The game is on. You make the head spin. You can see the finish line. White tape, they're trying to take you away. They're trying to take you away. Trying to take you away. They're trying to take you. They're trying to keep trying every day. All you gotta do is wake up before you lose your way. They're trying to take you away. Put your foot down on the pedal, yeah. You know you got a little more inside. Take you away.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Take a pen to paper. Forget that, yeah, grab a stone. And get to work, yeah, last forever, yeah. Generations go by, yeah. One day someone find it in a cave, yeah. Soaked like a Rosetta Stone, yeah. Everybody try to understand the languages they spoke back then. laid out for each and every one of us in the matrix. It's a stream, yeah, but it's not even a dream. This nightmare, you can't ever wake up. Can't pull the network switch from the back of your neck. No, you're stuck. You can't protect yourself. No, you don't even know you're stuck inside your own personal hell. Yeah, but you're there. And maybe someone come along and save you, yeah, like Neo from the Matrix. They dig into your mind, into your soul, yeah. They keep going till you got nothing left. You ain't home, no, yeah. And just a vision of yourself, yeah.
This is why I didn't release it. There's a lot of errors I have to fix. Some of this guitar playing is insane, though. You know, freaking camera. I often wonder, people who do play guitar and actually took guitar lessons and had like a teacher, and when they hear me play, or are they like, oh yeah, I know how to do that? Or are they like, what the freak is that guy doing? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how normal people play. I don't even know what lead guitar is. Never even took, you know, I just play how I'm feeling, but like, I have no idea. Are there moments when I'm doing stuff that there are people who are very, very good guitar players that are saying, what the freak is he doing there? You know? I don't know. Like, to me, I personally feel like I'm doing some of the stuff I always wished I'd be able to do. I'm able to actually start and complete phrases that I always dreamed I'd be able to complete. I remember once I was in college and I was laying down trying to go to sleep, and as I'm laying there, I heard a full symphony. I heard every single instrument. I heard this like 30, 40 piece symphony in my head while I was falling asleep. It was the most beautiful symphony I ever heard in my life. And it was an original because I was writing it in the moment while I was falling asleep. And I remember kind of being in awe because I could hear the French horns. I could hear the cellos. I could hear those saxophones. I could hear all these instruments coming together in this one chorus, like this orchestral arrangement that was in my mind. And I remember thinking to myself, man, I wish I was like strong enough to get up right now and write some of this down, or try to figure it out what it was on the guitar, you know? And like, there's two things in my life that I remember that from college specifically. I had an invention once that I remember falling asleep and saying to myself, this will be $1 billion idea. I'll just write it down in the morning. And I didn't remember it, never remember it again. I don't think it was the BeatSeat. I don't know what it was. I have no idea. But I remember thinking, I was like, this is so freaking perfect. And it's like such a simple concept. Why didn't anybody do this? And then I've never remembered it again. But inventing the BeatSeat, that's why you have to come up with something and then go. So I built the BeatSeat. I said, I'm going to patent this because I don't want it to be like lost in time. But anyway, long story short, you know, I'm basically here trying to put on this show for you on a daily basis and allow things to take place. And I don't even know what the hell I was talking about before that. What was I saying? Now that I'm totally lost, because I was saying basically that I don't understand if what I'm doing is, if it's right, I guess is a good question. Like, if the way I play is right. You know, like when I'm doing things, if someone's like, how is he doing that? Because that's not right. Like, he's not doing it right, you know? I'm like trying to force myself to make the noises that I hear in my mind. So I don't know. But this symphony I heard in my head, that was probably the first piece of music, full piece of music that I heard. And I wish I knew how to write. Like, I wish I knew how to write instruments. Here's the phrasing for the saxophone. Here's the phrasing for the cello, for everything down the line. But I don't know what notes are. Just know how they sound. And then I guess after enough time, you can figure out where those sounds are on the guitar. And so every time I'm playing now, I'm being inspired into each moment. And the notes that are coming out are a real connection to how I feel. That's basically what it is. So, and I guess you could probably tell because of sometimes how I strike the strings. Sometimes I'm just hitting them naturally, and sometimes I'm barely touching them. Sometimes I'm freaking smacking the hell out of the strings. I'm ripping on them with my pick, you know, and you could hear it. It sounds like dirty, you know, because that's how I feel. I feel like just like totally getting into it. Like, I remember once I went to see Eric Krasno, one of my favorite guitar players, in New York City in 1999, and I'm sitting there front row, and this is before they were big. It was called Soul Lives, the name of the band, and he's one of the most talented guitar players on the planet. And I'm sitting there, and I never knew how to play lead guitar at the time. I was just a singer-songwriter playing acoustic guitar, and I wanted to be the best at that. I wanted to be the best rhythm guitarist. I remember thinking that. I want to be the best rhythm guitarist. And then I got there. I was playing rhythm guitar really well. And then I saw Krasno playing, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I want to learn how to play like that. Because what I saw was he made these dirty faces when he played. And I'm like, yeah, I feel it. He's making the dirty faces because he's feeling that dirt. You know what I mean? He's feeling that in the passion. And I know I make a lot of weird faces, but sometimes I'm making dirty faces. And that's just because I'm freaking ripping it up in that guitar. I'm pulling on that emotion on the string. And that, to me, it's like, you guys don't even understand this really. Maybe you do. Maybe you could feel it too. But sometimes when I'm pulling on that string, I'm feeling something in my stomach. I'm feeling something in my chest, this connection. And it just like feels so good to rip that string up. It feels so good to hit that phrase because my stomach, my intuition is telling me go in that direction. Oh yeah, and then go in that direction and don't stop. And that's why we have a lot of music here because, you know, continuing to follow my intuition is why we are where we are. 1,752 days into the longest running daily show on earth. And the only thing I could say is, even if it was a terrible show that I did here every day, is terrible music, and I can't sing, my guitar playing is horrendous, and I'm not funny, and I'm not me, I'm not somebody, I'm just somebody playing a part, then, you know, that would make sense. That we don't have a following, we don't have a large crowd here, you know. But all I know is for 1,752 days in a row, I've shown up without any inhibitions. I've done some crazy stuff here. I put on a Superman outfit, a Batman outfit. I put wigs on. I play characters. I go out there and put a green screen on, and I'll do the stupidest thing in the world for you guys. And when I mean for you guys, it's this small group of people because they'll never let anybody find something different. Something they can't control. And I guess the point would be, even if the show was horrendous and I was all those things I'm not, there'd still be a lot of people watching a guy who was on every day, putting on horrible comedy and terrible music and nothing that's authentic and no passion, no truth. There'd still be a large amount of people watching that show if they knew about it, if they had a chance to know about it. On the contrary, everything we do here is real. Every single thing happens in the moment. There's hundreds, maybe over 1,000 songs easily on my channel. You could just go just for fun. Just pick a random show and see what song I wrote that day. That's a thing, guys. That's a friggin' thing. I only cut 209 out because I'm a realtor. I don't have time to get them all. Like, thank goodness the other day I got a message from, I think it was Trish, about a piece of music. Or it's Andrea, and I go back and it's like, oh yeah, I'm working on that one. Thank goodness I pulled that one. But there was another song that show I didn't pull. And it's like, sometimes I play 3 songs. I put an album out. One of the albums I put out that has the song, oh, what's her name again? Annette Funicello. There's a song called Annette Funicello. something like that. It's a pretty funny song, but it's also awesome. I wrote 8 songs that night. 8 awesome songs. They all went on the album, and I only had to come up with 5 songs. I wrote 8 songs, awesome songs in one night, and they all went on the album. The Annette Funicello album. Go listen to that freaking album. It's a sick album. Sometimes like the energy's right, sometimes the creativity is there, and something magical happens. And then when I say sometimes, every night. Every night. There's been maybe a few nights where I'm not feeling it guitar-wise, or vocally I'm tired or something. But in general, when I take that guitar out, when I start to play or start to sing, I'm allowing something to happen here that doesn't exist. It didn't exist. There's nothing there. And then there's something there. And that's free. That's free. What I do here, people would pay tons of money to see in the real world. A guy who will come on there and, like a monkey, create comedy and songs that are amazing in front of you. I do it for free every night for 1,752 days in a row. And there's nobody else in the world that does it, I think, except for like Harry Mack. But he's also not out there creating full feature films and then showing up every day to put on a positivity show. So I'm certain, and this isn't some weird thing, like I have nothing to be cocky about, guys. Like I don't want it to be like, oh, he's being cocky. I have nothing to be cocky about. All right? I have a ton of music no one knows about. I have a ton of movies no one knows about. I have a ton of comedy no one knows about. A ton of inspirational stuff no one knows about. And I'm a realtor every day. So it's not like, there's nothing more than that. That's what it is. So I'm just like the millions of other people out there who are just play guitar. I just happen to be the guy who invented the only drum in the world that you could play, as a guitar player. That's something I did. That's a separate thing. That's pretty cool. But in general, these moments, they're just, they're special, but they're also only special if people find them. If it's lost in time and only 30 or 15 or 20 people know about it, and that's it, and there's 7 billion people out there in need of what we do with that guitar, in need of the comedy that comes out of this show. And I come to an end at some point. At some point, I'm no longer able to be creative like this. It sucks to think, but there's always a last. There's always a final day where it's the last time you write a song. It's the last time you walk to the store. It's the last time you do something. That's throughout our lives. These these experiences of what are kind of small deaths. You never go to Alaska again to visit Sid 45. And like the last time you went to see Sid 45, you didn't know that was the last time you were going to go. You thought you were going again, and then you didn't. That's another piece of you that died. That part that used to go to Alaska to see Sid 45. So there's a lot in our lives that we lose that just continue to chip away at us as we go. And there are little bits of death before the main death, and it's sad. And you see others and people that mean a lot and mean the world to you that go, and then you're still there and you're trying to figure it out. And then life sucks and people suck. And you do your best, but no matter what you do and how well you do it, you're in one of two positions. You're in a position where people continue to support you and say, keep going, you're doing a great job, even though nobody freaking cares about what you do. Or you're at a point where finally you do well, and everybody's like, oh, he thinks he's so freaking hot. Look at him because he's got this and because he's doing this and that. And it's like there's never an even ground where people are just happy for you and want you to do well all at the same time. It doesn't happen. People want you to do well until you do well, and then they realize they don't like that. There's a weird jealousy that happens with people. So for the most part, I would say, and I don't think it's the people that show up here, but there's a ton of other people that really don't want me to ever be found. They're like, they really relish in the fact that I've been here for 4+ years, never building a crowd. There's a couple creators, I'm sure, that are happy I don't grow. It sucks, they should be helping. But instead, they think to themselves, it's good. I don't want this guy's competition. I'm no one's competition. There's nobody else out there that's writing songs live and creating comedy. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm in my own freaking lane. I'm no one's competition. And the reason I know that is because I don't ever have a script. I just show up and go. And maybe other people are doing the same thing, but I don't think so. They're doing something else. They're doing something very niche. They're talking about basketball. They're talking about news. They're talking about politics. I'm all over the place. I don't know how to not do what I do. I could just sit here and play songs. I could just sit here and talk. I could sit here and do comedy. But it's just, how do I feel today? What do I feel like in this moment? And that's what Mark insPires is. It's not coming in here and going with some canned report and some planned out, executing something that I planned out for an hour before the show. So, almost every single day, I'm rushing around just trying to get on the air because people are sitting in the chat for longer than I want them to be. I want to be on when I say, and I can't because I got a family, I got kids, and this is a hobby. I don't have the ability to say, guys, I'm live every day at 10 o'clock because I don't make a freaking penny for this. So I do this out of the kindness of my heart. And everybody around me thinks I'm mental. Everybody around me is asking me, when are you going to quit? You guys don't know that. I don't talk about that shit because I come here and I do my show. But everyone's like, dude, you clearly suck. Everyone has a show and yours is never, so clearly you suck. Like, they don't watch, no one sees, but they just know I do this show and they're like, this guy's a freaking loser. Think about that. I show up every day to do a show to sometimes 4 people. 11,000, almost 11,000, 4 people, 15 people. There's other people that would never do that. If they can't get 50, 100 people, 200 people when they're live, they'll just quit. I've never gotten 200 people live. Never gotten 50 people live. I think maybe for a minute. But that was just because Wages was here that night. But like I said, it's a weird thing when I'm pretty sure this show would be its best if we saw a couple thousand people in the chat, because the energy we build here is insane. And that's just the reality. That's the reality. So I'm here. I do it. I keep showing up, taking the hammer in the face on a daily basis, putting out a new piece of content that no one fucking sees. I'll put out the coolest commercial ever for Donald Trump because it just happened here live in the moment. And will it get 50 views on it, 60 views on it? Like, it should be 60 million views, and it'll get 60 views or 70 views. And, it takes a toll on you after doing this long, and you can never freaking reach people. Like, reach people enough to be able to say, yeah, everybody know, guys, look, I know I'm not killing it, but I'm making a few dollars here. I gotta, I've got enough views that YouTube's sending me some money every month. But I've never been able to say that after almost 5 years, So my reality is what it is. I think I made some mistakes along the way by going political. And even with this, putting out this Trump show song, whatever, this freaking Trump jive song is probably a really bad idea. I need to sell real estate, guys. This is never going to be what it should be. Because 60, 40, what am I doing? So I hate getting down on myself towards the end of these shows sometimes when I think about the fact that I'm here this long and I still can't get to people. But, and I also I think that sucks most is then you guys are like, well, what a dick, we're here. And he's like, and it's like, I hope you guys don't understand. It's like, there's never any offense to you. I love you guys. I love the fact that you guys come back every day. But it's fucking mental that I'm here every day and it's just us. It's fucking mental. And I feel like I'm living the definition of insanity by showing up again tomorrow, doing this every day and the same result. Clearly it's not going to happen doing what I'm doing, putting out feature films, putting out new songs, writing songs live in the moment. Not going to happen. I don't know. Wrong time? I don't know. Wrong time? I was born in the wrong generation? I don't know. But doesn't seem like there's enough people outside of us that give a shit that I exist and that I do this and that these songs, they don't even know. They don't even know. And I see them give a shit about so much stuff they should not give a shit about. And I'm pretty sure they should think about this show before a lot of the other stuff that they're like, I can't wait to tune into Logan Paul or whatever the fuck they're looking at today, you know? It's mental. It's mental. But this is the twilight zone that I live in. I gotta go freaking build BeatSeats too. That's why it's like, I actually like that. That's therapeutic for me to build BeatSeats. When I get there and I start going and start building, it's very therapeutic. It's like playing the BeatSeat. It's like playing the guitar, playing the BeatSeat. It allows me to let it all out, which I think is good. You gotta do that, especially when you're feeling, you know, like, okay, I put out a cool video where Trump's dancing through the whole song. A great song, by the way. It's like the perfect song. And it will probably just flounder, you know? I posted it everywhere. I was like, freaking X, Truth, Facebook, everywhere, but like, I don't even know. I think I should probably take it off my channel and just leave it on the Donald Trump Show channel. Like, well, I shouldn't tie myself to any of this shit. You know what I mean? I can't grow, and now I'm doing a freaking Trump song. Like, oh, I'm an asshole. God almighty. I just can't. You know? It's like every time I'm like, okay, good, I'm going to stay away. I'm going to just focus on trying to be positive and creating songs that are, you know, this, that, and other thing, and comedies, and then I write the freaking Trump train song. Holy cow. It's totally mental. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Wise, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Having regrets right now for releasing this Trump song. Because it's just like the hate you get, you know? It's like people don't appreciate comedy anymore. They don't appreciate original music that comes out of a moment and say, you know what? It's a good song. Yeah, maybe I don't like the Trumper. Who cares? It's a freaking awesome song. But it's the content. Again, it's like, I don't know what to do. What I have to do is focus on selling real estate. Really, I got to focus on not burning bridges. Like I'm not. And if anybody comes across this that is thinking about using me for real estate, listen. I work all day long in real estate. I love my business as a real estate agent. I do this at night to try to break the world away from the negativity. But clearly, I'm not doing a good job of doing that, reaching, you know, enough people to do that. But if I did reach you, please don't be offended by anything I say here or do here. When I'm in a real estate capacity, there's nothing but me killing it and selling your property for you or helping you get the perfect property. And that's it. When the jacket gets hung up at the end of the day, I'm showing up here to just have conversations and write songs live in the moment that people request. I write songs about everything. But this one, you know, I actually think, like, if it doesn't totally blow up, I got to take it off my channel, because it's just like gonna freaking put me in a hole even more. You know, like, what am I thinking? Just leave it on the Donald Trump Show channel and that's it, and get rid of it on my channel. You know, if I should wake up and I see the next couple of days there's 50 views or 60 views in that freaking awesome video, you know, goodness. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, let me say goodnight to you guys. Appreciate you being here with me while I reflect on the insane world I'm living in. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do so. Please leave a comment after the show. And if you can and you haven't yet, right next to my name, there's a subscribe button. Just check and see if all notifications are on. If they're not, please check all notifications. That will hopefully help us reach you. Andrea O'Neill, Barella, kill it out, grill it. I got Modoc Roughstock in the house. Getting tired. When you express yourself, Joanne. You get tired. Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry, I've tried to play music and then all of a sudden I start getting, start thinking about these freaking awesome pieces of content that are sitting here. I don't know what the hell else to say. Anyway, Virginia, and we have liberty and freedom. You guys rock. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, I will be back, and we'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out. Until then, this is the longest running, completely out of their mind show / live creation show on Earth. And Joanne. Until tomorrow. What's that? No, Joanne, we can't hear you over the weeds. Gosh almighty.